So in celebration of the new Transformer movie, we're going to be doing the hardest Transformer game ever made. Some considered by many the hardest Nintendo game ever made. Convoy No Nazo, Transformers Mystery of Convoy. So, let's do this.
With Jaws D
And the Protoman.
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
So this is Gaming Well Wasted, and we're going to be playing probably one of the hardest Nintendo games ever made, and a lot of people don't really even know it exists. It was the first Transformers game ever on the Nintendo. It wasn't the very first Transformer game. There actually was others that were on the Commodore, but this is Convoy No Nazo, Transformers Convoy No Nazo, starring Ultra Magnus. Translates to the Mystery of Convoy, which means the mystery of Optimus Prime. And it's a side-scroller, but it is a unforgiving side-scroller. So I'm with Jaws D here.
Yo.
And I'm Protoman, and I'm going to try to beat this game.
Not pull his hair out.
Yeah, this game is going to be really hard. There's going to be some swearing. I'm going to warn you right now. This is one tough game. Even the demo, wow, it died right there in the demo. That's how bad this game is.
What year did this game come out in?
86. And it was made in-house by Takara, which also probably explains why it was so crap. So, let's do this. So Optimus gives the Matrix to Ultra Magnus. More than meets the eye.
The Matrix
Level
splits
1.
up into 3? That's a bit confusing.
Now, I'd like to actually show people how this game goes down, like, in terms of controls, but everything comes at you. So anyways, you hold down, and you transform, and then you could shoot up, and you could shoot missiles. But the thing is that those missiles are, like, pretty off.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but this will be a reflection of everything we're going to be dealing with. Those missiles are useless. Anyways, I'm just going to burn through level 1, because that's the only level we're going to be able to burn through anyways. And that's the secret too, is you just run and shoot. Run and shoot, and then when Blitzwing comes at you, you jump. I'm going to assume it's Blitzwing, it's a tank in 1986, and there wasn't many tanks in 1986 with Transformers. I'm going to assume those are, you know, massive amount of clones of Starscream. Or Skywarp. It's colored like Starscream, so... And then there's those little insect things, and god damn it. And I'm also going to be using the Start AB trick, which is actually found in the instruction manual of this game, which is you can continue after you die. Because to beat this game with only 3 lives, in its, I think it's 9 levels or 10 levels, is impossible. I've beaten this game twice on a live stream, and that was it. So I'm hoping to do this recorded.
Shout out to Game Center CX.
Game Center CX, Arano-san, you know, he tried, he failed. Alright, here's the first boss. So this is some kind of moon base, and he shoots like little dragon heads, at least according to the manga that was based on this. Very easy. Again, but that's where it ends, because now the game gets...
Oh, so that's not a... Okay, that was a boss.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, well, the first level's easy.
Okay.
And then now we're in Contra Hard, where we're going to have to inch forward for everything.
There we go.
D stands for demote or down. It's if you have power-ups, they'll be demoted. Whoa, that was close.
That was too close.
Oh, man. Okay.
Alright.
Second level is just inching forward. It's the third levels that are like hair-pulling.
Oh.
And keep in mind...
AB.
Start AB.
Start AB.
So you hold Start AB, and you start from the next... And what's good about that, too, is if you get to a boss, they count that as a level, so you could Start AB right at the boss when you get to it, which is very helpful. Because... Oh.
Don't get too cocky, kid.
Yeah. You're just like your father. Wrong franchise. Whoa, Jesus.
So can you even use like the level as like defense? Like I saw some of the bullets were hitting the wall.
Some of the bullets go right through. The only defense is just not being on the same level as everyone else. But the jets, because they swoop in, and then those... I want to call them Insecticons. They're not. They look like prawns, and we all know there was a prawn transformer, right? You know, I mean, there were squids and beasts.
What's his name? Pepe?
Yeah.
From the Muppets?
That is so obscure. Oh. Start AB.
Start AB. Start AB.
That's Wendell's here to remind me of Start AB, because if we mess this up, and that's what happened in Game Center CX also. They forgot, and then they had to start right from the beginning. And in all honesty, if we do forget, I'm fucking fast forwarding to right to where we died. Oh jeez. I knew we were gonna hit this wall. But level 2 is pretty difficult. Level 3 is pretty difficult. Level 4, 5, with some patience, is passable.
Oof.
Okay,
Inch forward? No?
I'm gonna have to like really take it slow then.
Alright.
I'm really gonna have to take it slow.
Don't have to show off.
Oh, there's no showing off with this. Beating this game through all the suffering.
Start AB. Start AB.
Is showing off. But okay, let's do this. Maybe if I take the low road.
Oh, what? How did that even work?
I don't know.
Can you dodge?
P. Nice. Okay, P is power, which you can shoot in 2 directions, which means nothing in this game anyways.
Oh wow, so like you can shoot them while they're in transformation mode?
Well, when they get shot, they transform, some of them.
Uh-huh.
Like, I know the Blitzwing in one case, yeah. So if I take the high road, at least I have a better chance. That's just points, that blind one there.
Okay.
And then there's I believe it's, I'm trying to remember, one of them is actually like an invincibility, where you actually could not get hurt. And it plays the Transformers 2010 theme, which was Season 3 in Japan. And
Okay.
that one is like, it's like a star in Mario, essentially.
okay.
Like, that is a godsend if we could get that, but again.
I remember you did a panel on this. Start AB. Start AB. You did a panel on this in TFCon, right?
Yeah.
And only like one person got to level 2.
Yeah,
And that was like a big deal. Everyone was like, oh my god, you made it!
Yeah, because what I did was at TFCon is I did a panel where people, it was called the Challenge of Convoy, which is anyone who could get the furthest, I had prizes from third-party companies, and I said, whoever could get the furthest will get like these great prizes, and they were pretty cool stuff from BTS Toys, shout out. And essentially, and essentially only one person got to level 2. They didn't get past that far, and that was like an accomplishment. I mean, right now we've managed to get to it in the first 10 minutes. Start AB.
Start AB. Start AB.
But I want to beat this for you guys. So let's get some focus here. Also, I believe Sunstorm makes a cameo in this, which is a yellow star screen. What do we got? P again. Does nothing if you get it a second time.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
At least the tanks don't shoot at you.
Why did I do that?
Oh, God.
Boy. Jesus.
Did you get hit?
No. Oh, God. Because if I go down where the pillars are, I'm going to be trapped. If something comes at me, I need to have that play. That space. Space for error. D. Useless.
But it doesn't matter because you're already at level 1 anyway, right?
Yeah. Well, because when you get the P, it just gives you one extra shot, and you still only die in one hit.
They just come out around the same time as like Mario, quote unquote Mario 2 Lost Worlds, because I mean,
Mario 2 Lost World,
the
I think
concept,
was 85, if I remember correctly.
because the concept of like degrading your bullets, you know.
Well, I guess you're referring
Start
to
AB. Start
I guess
AB.
you're referring to like the black mushroom.
Yeah,
Well,
the
yeah,
bad
black
mushroom.
Yeah, which is a demotion kind of thing, because it either kills you or it makes you smaller. I don't know. That's a good question, actually. Definitely was, the typical Nintendo games from Japan that were just ridiculously hard for the sake of being ridiculously hard, just to like get more mileage out of your game.
Well, yeah, they would make it more like an arcade game, as if you would put in more quarters. But since you're at home, you don't have to put in money. You just press the start button and you continue.
Around here is going to be Starscream, or like a yellow Starscream.
Oh my god!
Okay. Which if I actually get him, it makes me warp a level, which would be awesome if I get him, but I doubt it. Oh my god, those stupid UFOs. Because I tried to get the Starscream. I'm not going to try to get
Don't
the
get
Starscream.
the Starscream.
Because that's too difficult. And if you get Starscream, it also shows Bumblebee, making you warp to level, I think, level 4, which I am not going to try to do, because that'll just be way too hard. Okay, what I'm gonna have to change my strategy. I'm gonna have to take out stuff and inch forward. That's the only way. Devotion, who cares? the intro and the when it shows how many lives you have. That's points. That one.
Well, at least like start AB. At least they got at least the song. Yeah, at least they got that in there.
And the intro of the game itself is
that was used in the Japanese one as well,
that's
or
the Japanese intro for season 3.
No, I mean that.
No, that was never used.
Oh, okay,
they never had that. That was something that was exclusive to us.
So I wonder if when you hear that, if I can hear a Japanese kid playing it, you're like, what the hell's that?
There might have been an intent to bring this over here, but then of course they saw how hard it was. I mean, if Mario 2 Japan, which we know is the Lost Worlds, didn't get released here, then something like this, forget about it. At least Mario 2 US. Oh, there we go. Now you hear that? That's
the star?
That's the star. It plays the 2010 theme of the season 3, and now I think I could take 3 hits.
Oh, so you're not invincible.
It's more like, yeah, it's like a. Oh, see, I'm kind of wasting it too, which I really shouldn't be. 'Cause now I'm getting cocky with it. Okay, I think I can take one more hit.
It's the UFO that keeps getting you. Start AB. Start AB.
Well, when are we gonna pass level 2?
Don't worry, kids. We're gonna make it.
Yeah, we're gonna make it. And then it'll be easier, because then this is the one that throws everything at you, level 2. Which I think is kind of sad, because like they should have saved that for the last level. I know that always level 2 is such a bitch. Such a bitch.
So it's kind of like the second to last boss is always harder than the first
What
boss?
was 1 for? I think it was also like 100 points.
Oh god, you were screwed, man. It's gonna be stuck in my head all day.
I know it. How fast he shoots that. Yeah!
Oh man.
Yeah!
Ooh.
Wow.
Start AB. Start AB. Start AB.
Start AB.
Start AB.
Fucking shit. Only twice in the millions of times I've played this game I beat it.
That's a bit unfair.
Yes, it was. That's not cool, Nintendo, Famicom, whatever. Japan.
The CPU is being played by Galford, and they hit low and you shot puppy high.
Hey, that's my Samurai Showdown 4 technique. Don't let that out.
Wait, I didn't let it out. You did.
Oh, shit.
I just said it. That's all.
Okay.
See, look at that. It's doubling up on you for some reason. Start AB.
And it's funny, too, when you watch Game Center CX, they're also like, start AB. Start AB. AB starto. I think they were like, AB starto.
How did you find out about this game?
Actually, when I first discovered emulators, was because of a Transformer website called Grimlick, which he was like, hey, there's such thing called emulator, and we're talking like back in 96, 97.
Oh, okay.
And I think one of the first games I played on emulators was this game, because it was like, hey, this exists, you know? And of course, back then I was just abusing it with save states.
Right, of course.
Just so I could
You know,
beat it.
like you do. You want to see the ending.
But actually, the truth of the matter is, too, you can't even beat the game with just save states, because there's actually a secret to beating the end, which we'll get to when we get to level 9. If we do, which I promise we will.
20 hours later.
Hell.
I wanna go home.
The first episode's going to be long because of this pain.
Yes.
But everything else will be easier.
Indoor, folks. Out on space.
What's good at least is when you get to a boss of the level, you're stuck at that boss. You don't have to go back to the beginning. So at least all that hard-earned effort is rewarded at least.
Start AB. Oh, not yet. Okay.
Wow. Go down. Let Starscream shoot the missile. Start AB.
Start AB. But I remember back in the day there was another game for the illegal 101 games that they had back in the day.
Multi-carts?
The multi-carts, and one of them was like you'd be this like transforming person running along the floor, and then you transform.
Section Z.
I think it was Section Z.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't Macross. Macross was very specific and had a very specific sound.
Yeah, and it wasn't based on a franchise. It was just it was a game of a transforming robot during the 80s of Japan that had transforming robots.
That tank went through the wall.
Blitzwing. Oh jeez.
No, those guys can't shoot through the bottom part of the floors. The ones that scroll along the floor.
Everything's like close calls.
Because, you know, usually, like, if you were to play a game and enemies are going through the walls, you would say that's a bug. Not in this game.
Clipping.
Yeah.
Well, this actually, if you jump at certain angles, you actually get stuck in the wall, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it's like,
So there is bugs in this game.
This game was thrown together. Literally was thrown together, this game. Nice. Okay.
Also, B is the star.
It's
Okay.
the star, if you want to call it that. Yeah. So let's...
Still might want to take your time a bit.
Yeah.
That was one hit. That's 2 hits. 3 hits.
Fuck, one more.
What are you doing?
What? Okay, there goes Starscream.
Jesus. Oh man. Start AB. Start AB.
Well, that's the furthest we got on this thus far, but we'll get further. I really got impatient.
Yeah, you do. You're being too eager, man. And they're being way eager too. So it gives you 1,000. I think I was paying attention. If I was paying attention, right?
Yeah. Okay. Where do we? Okay. I'm gonna have to like seriously inch. That's the only. And the sad thing is you can't even inch because they send waves of guys regardless of if you destroy something. Because you think, oh, you destroy something.
Start AB. Start AB.
You think you destroy something and the screen will be clear, but no, they'll just send another wave of a drone Starscream. Oh my god. Aaron, Danny, I hope you're doing better than I am. As we're recording this, Game Grumps is also doing theirs. So...
This exact game?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, so...
Why would they hurt themselves?
I don't know how that's going to turn out. We'll find out. Something that we kind of talked about at BotCon. So, oh man.
Start AB. Start AB.
Fuck. Okay.
Not worth getting though.
Not worth risking. Oh, why did I try?
Why? Don't try to kill anything.
Because the thing is, the ones that go straight are the ones that drop power-ups and stuff. So it's like me going like, "Go, give me a B, please. Give me a B."
Yeah, but then you waste it. Sorry to say.
Yeah,
that's always you always get a little screwy over there.
I got to do. You know what it is now? I have because you go here and you do a long jump, like here, long jump.
There you go.
And it's a P, which is useless to me. Oop. And he's gonna shoot there, but luckily it has.
If you went, you could still transform, right? Transforming is almost like ducking.
Transforming is ducking, but the problem is you can't jump. It really limits you. Like if again, and the thing is because there's a delay, it's like, oh, I'm screwed. So,
okay.
It's like, it's only used really like seriously when there's parts that you have to transform to advance, like it's a small crevices. But otherwise, and I think like originally people used to think the only way you could beat certain bosses were doing that, like the moon bases. But then people figure out ways you could shoot certain angles and hit the flashy point where you kill the boss.
The weakness point.
Yeah.
That all bosses have.
Demote. Useless. Alright, let's try this again.
Start AB. Start AB.
Start AB.
Start AB.
And the boss for this one, you know, unfortunately is also pretty lazy for the first. The bosses get more awesome after, but
yeah, it's 1,000 points. I was right.
Okay. I think the small one. There's also one that's a triangle with nothing, and I think that's only 100 points.
Oh, the hidden ones you mean?
Yeah. Oh my god.
I thought you were gonna keep walking.
I know. That would have been much better. I don't want to put in a situation where stuff's under me. I mean, on top of me, because then it's like I can't jump or escape. It's like I'm trapped. I'm like hoping for a B every time.
Can't hope for it. Just do it.
Just truck forward. See, there I got stuck in the...
I hate how it moves because it's all janky.
It's very
how it's
janky
moving
and slidey.
And it's like, what?
Oh my god. I have to inch forward. I don't know what I'm doing. I know, I keep saying myself, but then I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna fucking blaze.
No, don't. You're not going to.
I blaze this part. D. Okay. Okay, we gotta do. Oh, why am I here?
Focus, Daniel-san. No, if I'm there, it's not as bad. When you go underneath that part, like, it doesn't seem like anything ever happens. Start AB. You must focus, Daniel-san. Still your mind. That was a horrible Mr. Miyagi. I apologize. Or Pat... Was it Pat Miyota?
Pat Miyota.
Rest in peace, Pat Miyota.
He's awesome. I don't know why I was
I hope that's worth it.
No, it isn't! Jeez!
Get out of here.
Ugh. Ooh. Damn shrimp transformers. I missed that episode, evidently.
I'm Carlos. I'm Pepe.
God damn it.
Start AB.
Alright, we're gonna take a break, and we're gonna wait for another episode then of Gaming Well Wasted.